Hi everyone. So it is much warmer here today than it was Saturday when I filmed, but it's still a little bit chilly. And once again, my thoughts or prayers are going out to those up on the East Coast. I have a couple of friends that live in New Jersey, and I've seen pictures, and wow, a lot of snow. So anyways, today I am going to use my Seint makeup once again, and then I'm going to do a pretty simple eyeshadow look as well using Seint eyeshadows. I love their eyeshadows. They're some of the best that I've come across, even though I switch back and forth. I'll use ColourPop. I will use Everra, which I used in my last video. And then, of course, y'all know with my foundation and my concealers, I switch back and forth with those as well. I did already do my brows, but I have not cleaned them up yet. Before I clean them up, I'm going to go ahead and put some eye primer on. And this is just the e.l.f. Sheer eye primer. And all I do is just put a couple of dots here. And some on this eye as well. And this right here really helps the eyeshadow to pop. And then it also helps with any kind of creasing or anything like that. And so, done with that. Now, all I'm going to do is use my finger. And y'all, yes, my nails are still jacked up. I've got to make a nail appointment this week to get them fixed. I've still got that broken nail, and thank goodness I haven't really gone anywhere for anybody to see it. But I wanted to kind of let my natural nail grow out some first before I went and got a tip put on it, because my natural nail just snapped completely down to the quick when I broke it 2 weeks ago. So yeah, because it's never good to put like tips or anything on your nails when they're so far down. But anyway, so yeah, I've done my morning workout. I've been adding 5 more sit-ups a day. And then I've also added doing some scissor kicks and some other leg exercises and that type of thing. And I'm also sticking to my fasting diet. Let me put a little bit more on here. I've also been sticking to my fasting diet and still eating my salads. I had to go to Walmart yesterday because I had ate all my salad mix. So I had to go and pick up a few things so I could have a salad yesterday. But yeah, and I don't recommend doing the fasting diet unless you've done quite a bit of research on it, because it can be unhealthy going so long in between meals. But I've typically been fasting for quite a while because I usually only eat 1 meal a day anyways. And so, and it says, you know, like I said, that you can, I stated in my other video, you can eat whatever you want in between your fasting times. I fast for anywhere between 18 and 20 hours. And then I'll eat a salad. And then I'll usually snack on a bowl of pretzels later on in the afternoon. And then I don't have anything else to eat after 6. Oh, goodness, I was expecting tea, and that was Sprite. I forgot I had poured Sprite into my cup last night. But with those Yeti cups, y'all know it stays, like, cold forever. Okay, so I've got the eye primer on. And now I'm just going to get my eyebrows cleaned up. And this is the Il Makiage Concealer. And it's in the shade 08. And all I do is just go right above here. And up here. And I'm super excited for the bar class on Friday that my cousin and I are going to. And I'm thinking about getting a membership there just because the classes, it's cheaper if you do like a membership. If you do one class a week, where I go, it's $59 for a month. Whereas if you're buying the classes individually, it's like $20 a class. And then I'm just taking this dual-ended brow brush, and I'm taking the angled end and just going in and blending that up. I did try to fix my eyebrows some yesterday, plucking some little stray hairs, because I have not been to get them. I usually get them waxed, and then I got them tinted the last time as well. And it's time for a touch-up. But I'm probably going to wait until it's closer, until my good friends come into town, before I go and take care of the eyebrows and everything. But I hope everybody, I know, start of a new work week. So I hope everybody is enjoying their Monday. And if y'all hear my dogs, I apologize, because my husband's probably liable to walk in at any minute. He's outside raking leaves and carrying on, trying to get the yard cleaned up some. And then I'm just wiping that off. And then I'm only going to use 3 colors today on my eyes. And the ones that I'm going to use are this one right here, which is called Paris. This is Revival. And then this is Venus. So let's get started on those eyes first. And all I'm going to do is take a fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into that color Paris and kind of go, and it's just like a very matte pink, and I'm just going to kind of go into the crease and then kind of lightly dust it over my eyelid as well. And y'all, like I said, I don't know what's going on with my skin. I'm not sure what is going on with it. Like, I haven't been eating any junk food, which is a feat for me, because y'all, I love me some chocolate. And I haven't been eating any of that. So I've got this, a little bit more in the crease. And this right here is just this is the It Cosmetics blending crease, and it's number 105. Is what I'm using right now. And I did remember to take a blow dryer to the cream makeup that I'm going to be using. Kind of soften it up some. I just hit it with a blow dryer for like 15 seconds. And that was just to kind of soften it up. Because I'm telling y'all, I mean, it's been like super cold here in the South. And we're not prepared for all that. I'm so ready for summertime. I'm so ready for warmer weather so I can get my pool and lay out, get me a tan going. Because I'm like, this is just not doing it for me. Not doing it for me at all. And I did get spray tan before I went on my photo shoot. Because I was like, y'all ain't about to catch me like that all white. Not happening. A little bit more on this one. But I've seen so many funny things on Facebook from all my friends. You know, we're all super excited about the halftime show. And one of my friends had posted, they were like, is anybody aware that there's a football game that's happening during the Dre, Eminem, Snoop, Mary J concert? And I died laughing. I was like, yep, so excited. Which I'm thankful I will be jamming out by myself. My husband has to work Super Bowl Sunday. And I saw where the Rams won yesterday, which I'm excited about that because Matthew Stafford's from Georgia, and so he gets to play in his first Super Bowl. I believe it's his first Super Bowl. I haven't watched NFL in years, y'all, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So now what I'm going to do is I've got that color in my crease and kind of on my lid. And so I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is called Revival. And I'm just going to take the, what's going on with my brush? I'm going to take the pointed end. This is that eyeshadow brush from Seint. And I'm just going to dip into it and hit the outside. Hit the outside corner. And kind of go up in that crease some. And then y'all know I'll drag this color underneath my and I'm just pulling this up some. Then I'm going to flip this over and I'm just going to kind of blend this outwards to soften it. And I can always go back in once I have the other shade on and deepen it some more if I'd like. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And kind of going inwards with it to begin with. And I will fix this, y'all know, clean up the edges and everything. I've barely used this color Revival. It was a Seint limited edition color back in 2020 when they released the Advent calendar. But then everybody loved the shades so much that they brought them back just under different names. And then I'm just going to blend this out. I'm just looking down just to kind of make sure that they are somewhat even and then I can go back in and fix them. So then I'm going to take this multitasker brush and I'm going to go into this color right here, which is called Venus, or if you have the old Advent calendar, it was Sugar Plum. And I'm just putting this in the inner corner of the eye. Let's see if I can use my finger, my little broken fingernail. See if that'll get it to show up better. You never know, with some of these eyeshadows, you can use your finger or you can use a flat brush, and then sometimes you have to break out your setting spray. And I'm just kind of blending that into that outer corner as well. And then kind of blend it. And I think what I'm going to do is hit this with some setting spray. Oh, my husband must be burning leaves out there. I see it's all smoky. And here we go. And like I said, I'm just tapping this and kind of going up into the crease at the same time. Try to get down as close to that lash line as possible. But y'all, the struggle can be real sometimes with these hooded eyes. And of course, as we get older, you lose that elasticity that you once had in your eyelids as well. Which I've seen some people use like eyelid tape and everything, but I'm afraid that it would be seen, and then either that or I would be out and it would fall down. So that right there is just going to have to do for now, and I will touch it up. So now let's do the other side. And I may put another color over it. Let's see. Yeah, the struggle's real this morning. My eyes were just not, I was all set, ready to knock out a look and not take as much time, and it's just not coming out the way that I wanted it to. But I don't even think I've used these colors since I first got them. But I don't plan on going anywhere today, so it is just makeup and it will wash off. Does look like I need to blend this side a little bit. Cannot get this color to blend right. There we go. More over here. And then I'm just going to kind of give the eyes a rest. All right, so for now, put that down. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this main highlight right here. And I like to just kind of go a little bit lightly over my face first. And then do the contour, because it seems to help the contour blend a little bit better. At least for my skin anyways, instead of just putting the contour on the bare skin. But with cream, You want to let it sit before you start blending. And I did go ahead and put Aquaphor on my lips. I swear by that stuff. And this right here is just a buff brush from Seint, which does like more of a full coverage. And then right here, I'm just trying to leave it open for my brightening highlight. And I'll go back in and retouch all this. I just wanted to get some kind of color down. And a little bit up here. Then I'm going to take this brush, which is a Seint brush as well, and I'm going to go in with the brightening highlight, or what you would call concealer. And I'm just going to go up this way, try and clean up the eye. And like I said, I mean, it's just makeup. It washes off, and I typically will wash off my makeup pretty much right after I film, take a couple of pictures. I'll just wash it off, especially if I'm not going anywhere during the day. But y'all see I'm putting that brightening highlight down the middle of my face. That's where you want to concentrate some color, like bring light into the middle. And then what I'm going to do is go in with some contour and this right here, super creamy. It blends, like, it goes on so much better. Hit that jawbone. And then that awesome little hack that I saw, when you just put your contour like right here, and then you just blend it up. And then I'm gonna go in with some more of this main highlight. And then what I'll do is blend it all together. And when you have mature skin, you kind of just want to dab it in. So So the first thing that I'm going to do is work with this contour up here. And I'm going to push it upwards. And then I'll go back in with a fluffy brush and blend it a little bit more. And if you feel like you've got too much, just go back in with your highlight and kind of lighten it up. And you want to go downwards, like I've said, on your, and don't forget to blend your contour along your jawline. Otherwise, you're going to go out with this and then you see, you just go, you just kind of start in that one circular spot. And go upwards. And then I'm going to take the larger end of that buff brush, and what I'm doing is like a stipple motion, and all I'm doing is like pushing it into the skin. And then I will go back in with a damp beauty blender as well. And kind of lightly but y'all see how quickly you can get it done. Now the more that I look at the eyeshadow, the more that I'm like not mad at it anymore. And I'm just going to take this and blend it a little bit more together. I don't know, for some reason my nose has like been turning red lately. So I just go back in and tap some of that brightening highlight on it. Just to kind of even it out. Then what I do is I just take a damp beauty blender and I just hit it with a little bit of this makeup mist and set from e.l.f. And I just kind of go through and just tap up any excess color. Oh, good. My husband just found his wedding ring. He lost it working out in the yard the other day, and he just brought it into me and showed it to me. After I had ordered him another ring. So, well, at least now he's got a backup. But yeah, he was outside in the yard the other day, breaking and burning leaves, and he happened to find it out there while he was doing more yard work. Okay, so I've got this on there, and then what I like to do is, and oh my goodness, y'all, I just realized, like, I pulled out my primer and did not put any on. Didn't put any on. But that's okay. This right here is the Urban Decay Prince Vault, and it is the all-nighter waterproof setting powder. And the cream makeup kind of gives you a dewy finish, which is all good and fine. I just like to take this and kind of go through and set the makeup. But if you use Seint, you do not by all means have to do this. I just like to. And sometimes I'll use the Coty Airspun. It just kind of matters the mood that I'm in. And then what I'm going to use is this NARS Laguna bronzer. And I like to go in and just add a little bit of warmth back into my face. And so I'll just kind of hit right up here. Kind of right there. Your forehead. And then I'll put some right here above the contour. Kind of mix it in. Because y'all know contour adds shadows. Ooh, I went too far down. Contour adds shadows. And so if you go back in with bronzer, that will add some warmth. And just kind of like where the sun would naturally hit your face. And I just like to go down here as well. I know some people that will use bronzer as contour. And I've done that before as well. So I'm going to take this down. See how messy my hair is. Woo. We're looking a hot mess. Maybe I should have just left it up. Yep, I'm about to put it back up because I'm not happy with this right now. Sorry, y'all. This video is like all over the place this morning. All over. I'm going to put a little bit of blush on. And for that, I am going to use some Seint. And I'm going to use the color Summer Love, which is this color right here. And for that, all I'm going to do is just go in with my finger. And go there, and then do the same thing on the other side. And you want to avoid doing the apples of your cheeks. You want to kind of go upwards along like where your contour line is. And then I'm just going to take this and kind of press it in. Touch that up right there where that bronzer went all crazy on me. So now I've got that. I'm going to drag this color underneath my eyes. And for that, I'm going to use this little pencil brush once again. And I'm using that color Revival. And I just kind of hit like, I don't take it all the way down. And then I'll take the fluffy end and kind of fluff it out some. Kind of blend it. And now all that's left is some lashes and some lip gloss, and I will be done. So for the lashes, the Everra I Am Beautiful magnetic lashes. I use those. I will post a link in the description box. And also, if you like my beauty page on Facebook, Brandy's Love of All Things Beauty, I also post the link there as well. I went up too far. So I've got one eye. And I know I put it on there just a little bit too sloppy. And while that dries, do the other eye. Got too much liner on there. There goes my lovely little heathens barking. I made it to almost the end of the video. Sorry. Like I said, I made it almost to the very end. And I don't want to holler on this video and tell them to hush. They must have felt it. It was coming. Do this other eye. So now I'm going to take the lashes and put them on. And of course, they're giving me issues today. Normally, these things are so easy to put on. Let me see. All right. Oh, they're doing Love You Airy on Hallmark. Wow. Okay, so got struggle is real on that one. Now let's see if I can get this one on without any issues. Bam. There we go. Got that one on. For the lip gloss that I'm using, I'm going to use the Everra. And, oh, I clean my makeup area. Sorry, y'all. For the Everra, and it is raspberry sorbet. And it's a very pretty. It's a very pretty color. I tend to go towards either pinks or like mauves, or like the kind of tan skin tones. So here we go. This is my look for Manic Monday and not going anywhere, but I thought I'd pop on, do some makeup, chit chat, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Those of y'all that are in a very colder climate, I hope y'all stay warm, and I'll be seeing y'all guys later. Bye.